For 37 years I had been the safety net nobody thanked. My daughter Lila was the celebrated one: ballet scholarship, early marriage to a rising architect, picture-perfect twins, volunteer coordinator of the year awards. Every family Zoom featured her updates. I was the one muting myself to fix the audio for everyone else. My son Caleb had always been gentler, more introspective. When his graphic design freelance dried up after the baby, I covered the gap: car payment here, pediatric and copoe there, a quiet transfer when daycare unexpectedly doubled. I never announced it. I thought love didn't need receipts. Apparently it did. After the message I waited. Not for an apology, I knew better, but for any sign the words had been typed in haste. Nothing came. So I stopped the quiet pipeline. No more automatic grocery credits. No more just-in-case cushion deposited on the first. No more Venmo when I knew formula was running low. The silence stretched. 11 days. Then Caleb called. Casual tone, practiced ease. Hey Mom, how's the garden coming? Growing, I said. Short pause. Look, the alternator went on the SUV. Insurance says it's wear and tear. We're kind of stuck this month. Any chance? I can't right now. Dead air. Then, okay. We'll manage. We hung up. No fight. No guilt trip. Just the soft sound of a door easing shut. Lila texted next. Baby photos first, always the opener. Then, preschool deposit is brutal this quarter, wear a face no question mark. No could you? Just the emoji and the expectation. I sent back a heart. Nothing else. Thanksgiving invitations arrived via group chat, late, almost obligatory. I replied, I've got plans this year. Enjoy the holiday. A string of question marks followed. I didn't answer. Then came the Sunday in April. Doorbell at 10:50 a.m. Caleb, Lila, and little Owen on the porch. Caleb held a paper bag from the bakery down the street, blueberry scones, still warm. Lila smiled the bright, careful smile she used for difficult client calls. Owen clutched a construction paper card. Thought we'd drop by, Caleb said. Bring breakfast. Catch up. I let them in. We sat around the kitchen island. Owen colored quietly. Small talk first, preschool projects, Lila's new part-time consulting gig, Caleb's portfolio site relaunch. Then the pivot. Caleb rubbed the back of his neck. Mom, the mortgage adjustment hit harder than we expected. We're 2 months behind. If you could float us, just until the next freelance check clears, we'd make it right. Lila added, Owen's speech therapy isn't covered anymore. It's a lot. I looked at my grandson's small hands gripping a blue crayon, then at the two adults watching me with practiced vulnerability. I've helped whenever I could, I said evenly. I loved being able to. But I've realized something important. When help turns into an assumption instead of a gift, it stops being love and starts being obligation. I'm stepping back from that role. Caleb blinked. So, that's it? You're just cutting us off. I'm not cutting off love. I'm cutting off the expectation that my bank account is part of the relationship. Lila's eyes glistened. We never meant to make you feel used. I believe you, I said softly. But feelings aren't facts. Impact is. Owen looked up. Grandma mad? I knelt to his level, touched his cheek. Grandma's not mad, sweet boy. Grandma just needs some room to take care of herself too. They left 25 minutes later. The bakery bag stayed on the counter, untouched. After the car pulled away, I stood in the doorway listening to birds I hadn't noticed in years. The house felt open, not hollow, just spacious. I didn't hear from them for 7 weeks. Then a small padded envelope arrived. Inside, Owen's careful handwriting on yellow construction paper. Dear Grandma, I made this for you. I miss story time. Love, Owen. Tucked beneath was a crayon drawing of a woman reading to a little boy under a tree full of red apples. I pressed the page against my heart and let the tears come. Quiet, cleansing ones. I keep that drawing taped to the fridge. I still send Owen books for his birthday, small Lego sets at Christmas, simple things that say I'm here without saying I'll pay for everything. I don't send money. I don't offer to fix crises. I simply remain available as a grandmother, not a safety net. Caleb and Lila message occasionally, preschool updates, holiday photos. I reply warmly, briefly, without apology or over-explanation. Sometimes I miss the old rhythm, the worry, the role of first responder, the illusion of being indispensable. Then I remember how much lighter my shoulders feel, how much clearer my own thoughts have become. Love doesn't vanish when you stop carrying everyone else's load. It simply stops costing you your peace. I tend my garden now. I read novels in the afternoon without guilt. I walk the lake path at sunset without checking for urgent texts. I light a candle on the kitchen counter every evening, not for the family I lost touch with, but for the woman who finally learned she deserved to be the main character in her own life. If you've ever loved so completely that you forgot to leave space for yourself, listen. Your heart is not an open-ended line of credit. Guard it. Not with bitterness. Not with silence meant to punish. With calm, unshakable clarity that says, I can love you and still choose me. Sometimes the kindest thing a mother can do is stop being everyone's soft place to land and start being her own solid ground.